Hey folks, welcome to the channel. And very sad news from Argentina. As always, as unfortunately that's what my country is. It's a damn source of sad news, and things you just don't quite understand. You know, you say, how the fuck is it that we became this? How the hell is it that this is still happening? This is still going on? And in this case, we have, as so many times, every day, you know, it's daily. Someone in my Spanish channel was telling me, Fernando, you know what? Survival? You know what survival is? Survival is coming back home alive in Buenos Aires. That's what survival actually is. And I was, yeah, I know. I know exactly what you mean. That's what I've been writing about, preaching about in the channel here. That's what I try to explain to people all the time, and they just don't get it. They cannot possibly understand it. But of course, yeah, you do. You understand. I understand perfectly well what you say. When you say survival is coming back home alive every night in Buenos Aires after work, after whatever it is that you're doing, making it back home alive every single day when things are the way they are. That's survival. That's preparedness. Yeah. It's also, you know what, not a way to live. That's no way of living. So I sometimes struggle with these things, you know, in my channel, because I know that you guys won't get it. I can explain it for over a decade here. You still don't understand. You still won't get it, because up until the moment in which you live like this, there's no possible way. And I see it like in the comments when people, no, but he was obviously targeted. No, this was not. This is the way we live in Buenos Aires, right? Up until the moment you get fed up and you say, I'm done. I can't keep on living this way. But for those that are there, this is the way you live. You live always, you know, in a state of alert, because at any moment, at any time, you will have to deal with these with these scumbags. In this case, it was a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old, right? 17-year-old and 14-year-old that went and stole a car. I'm not going to play a video. I mean, it's fucking pointless, but there was a car. So they stole a car from this woman, and the woman had her 7-year-old daughter in the back. You can imagine the mother when she saw that these two were stealing the car, you know, and she ran after. And these two scumbags, they threw the 7-year-old out of the window, and she tried to hold on to it. It fell under the car, and they dragged her, and yeah. And that's it. You're left without your 7-year-old daughter. In the more horrible manner that you can think of. And you know what's going to happen? Nothing. You know why? Because they're minors. 17-year-old and 14-year-old. In Argentina, those are minors. You're not going to jail. You're a child. You're basically a baby, right? You're basically a baby for the laws of fucking Argentina. You know what that means also? That every other scumbag, every other piece of shit out there that is under 18, they know they have a get out of jail card for years. So why not start early? 13-year-old, 14-year-old, yeah. Start robbing, doing whatever you want, do anything, mug people, just go shooting randomly, do anything you want. Nothing's going to happen to you. Why? Because we live in this backwards, stupid, idiotic country where these things are allowed. Now, if it was a serious country, no, you would have, you know, it's going to depend on the kind of crime you committed. If you're a 13-year-old and you go around shooting people, yeah, you should be locked up forever because you're a nutcase. Even though you're 13 years old, you're old enough to do these things, so you should go to jail forever. Never be in contact with civilized people. That's the way it should be. Not in Argentina. No, in Argentina we have this crap, and this is why you live the way you live. This is why you're always looking, because you see this. It is one time and again and again and again, and you become a little bit of a, it's, was it the Jeff Cooper color? What was it, like state of awareness, green, yellow, red, and whatnot? Yeah, you live always in red. Fucking red is how you live. That's how you live. Because it's not Jeff Cooper saying it, it is you seeing this shit happen all the damn time, all day long. It is non-stop. If it's not this, it's someone getting shot for what's in their pockets, for what's in you, for your shoes, for nothing at all. It is this. It is what happened to that 90-year-old woman. And again, it is children. They will not even go to jail. And that's just part of it, because it is, again, it's nonstop. All of this shit is nonstop. And you become fucking crazy. And you live with a gun. You guys think this is a joke. You guys think this is, you see these things in movies. You don't live with this brutal damn reality all the time in your neighborhoods. Right, you don't see people get shot at and killed, and and children and old people and hardworking people and women, and it is all the time. You become crazy, right? You're like in an asylum surrounded by crazy people that are either attacking one another or attacking innocent people, and then you have the politicians that could not care less of a damn, and they don't pass the laws that you would need so as to have some level of common sense and put these people behind bars. And no matter how many videos you watch, no matter how many classes you take, no matter what gun you pack, no matter how good of a shot you are, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, when it's like this, when it's nonstop, when it's all the time, it's going to be your kids. It's going to be your wife. It's going to be your 7-year-old. So 7-year-old, no, you can't play on the streets. What? You're crazy? No. A 12-year-old. Does your 12-year-old play on the street, on the sidewalk, or does your 12-year-old... 14-year-old walk to a friend's house in the neighborhood, right? Well, no, we don't. We don't do that shit, no. Why? Because it's dangerous. You barely can walk on the streets yourself with a gun, ready to shoot people, ready to shove a gun in people's faces and shoot them if it's necessary, and that's how you live. And there's not gonna be any movie. It's not gonna. You just go fucking nuts. And I have my Spanish channel, by the way, which is my Spanish channel is, by the way, a lot bigger than this one. It's 250,000 subscribers, and I get 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 each month. In my English channel, I struggle a lot with that. And by the way, if you care about the content I do and such, do subscribe. It really shows that you guys care, and it helps out with YouTube and so on, which is pretty. Until you actually end up living this way, you don't understand what it is. It's not like in the movies. It's not cool. It's not fun. And if you end up shooting someone, it's going to be a pain in the ass, because you will have to defend yourself. Hopefully you don't end up in jail yourself for shooting one of these pieces of shit. So that's maybe one of the reasons why you don't shoot them all, right? If you can. And that's how you live. It is no way to live. That's not life. That's insanity. That drives you crazy. But if you don't live like that, you may end up being like the father and the mother of this little girl here, like this 7-year-old girl. Fortunately, you know what? Not my case anymore. I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. I just get pissed by reading about it. But no, not my. But you know what? I love my country still, even though it's a shithole. I do love it. Yes, absolute shithole. Completely hopeless. Fucking impossible. It is not viable, right? As beautiful as it is, as wonderful as people are, as beautiful as women are, whatever you want, but shithole. It is a shithole place, and it's hopeless. Milei can come with his fucking chainsaw and fix, I don't know, man. Gonna fix the economy? I don't know. Hopefully. But you know what? That shit. That's what I want to see fixed. And they're not going to fix it. They're not going to change the age in which these scumbags end up in jail because there's interests. There's people that want this to happen. There's people that will lobby against it, especially from the left. The previous administration, and you would think, well, now you have Milei. Milei wants these people in prison, right? Well, obviously not enough, because if not, there would be a lot more push to get this passed, right? And I don't care anymore. If you have to bribe, or let's use the term lobby, right? If you have to lobby, well, lobby these assholes as much as they need to be lobbied until they pass what needs to be passed, so that people can finally live in a civilized, safe place, at least for once. God damn it, man. It's been so many years. It will never change. Honestly, it will never change. This will never, ever change. It's this, and it's so many of these things. You have any idea? I mean, I've been talking about this for almost 20, well, not 20 years, but over a decade. Yeah. Over a decade talking about this. It will never change. It's always, if it's not this, it's a kid that is left in a wheelchair. It is one horrible thing after the other all day long. And if it's not this, it's a couple days ago they killed a guy, had a young, that the kids that are gonna grow without their father, without their mother, constant all the time. Nothing happens. So changing the law so as to put these people behind bars, yeah. You know what? Changing the law so that people can actually defend themselves. Because sure, you have you have laws that allow you to have guns and so on, but carry permits, those are very difficult. There's going to be people that carry nonetheless. You know why? Because they will say, my life is worth more than you think it is. You may think that my life is not worth a damn thing. You may think that the life of my kids is not worth a damn thing. I happen to disagree with that. I will protect my family no matter what. So fuck your laws. That's what a lot of people will do. That's what a lot of people should do, actually. Because if you don't have laws in place that allow you to defend themselves, well, then that's a you problem. You need to fix it. Oh, but I'm saying that no, I'm not going to go around unarmed like an idiot and wait until this happens to my kids or my wife or myself or my son. No. Right? Well, there's people that don't think like that. There's people that are going to go, no, but you know what? I'm going to do... you're in the jungle. You're trying to reason with fucking hyenas, and that's not how this works. You're either the lion or you're what gets eaten. I'd rather be the one doing the eating. I'd rather be the one doing the shooting. I'd rather be the one that stays alive after this crap, I'd rather be the one that has to make certain explanations. But again, stuff that I've talked about so many times here on the channel. Most often, usually, especially if you're prepared, if you have an elevated level of awareness, very often you don't even have to do that. Very often, just you point a gun at someone that needs a gun pointed at them at that moment, and they will just turn and leave. And if they don't turn and leave, you fucking shoot them in the face, because it's not worth your life, right? Especially in a place like this, it's not worth your life, or the life of your wife, or the life of your son, or the life of your daughter. I'd rather have explanations to be made than have this happen. you don't go back. You don't come back from this. You're ruined forever. And this and so many other things. When they break into people's houses and do, whatever shit they want to do, and have their way with everyone, or with your daughter, your wife, your kids, hurting people, doing like we saw what happened with that older woman, and that's just a drop in the bucket. It's just tiny sample of the insanity. So when you see videos of bad things happening in other places, look what happens over, look, the example in Germany, right? What was that, a couple of days ago? Yes, the asylum seeker. Oh, dear God. The asylum. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I did the video as well. I will do these videos all day long. Sure, it is fucked up. You have these people that have these ideas. But this is all day long. This shit is all day long. And it's not like the asylum seeker and the extremist, the thing. This is normal for these pieces of shit. This is normal. They do this all day long. It does not stop. That's why you end up fucking crazy, because this happens all day long, right? So again, no, you don't get it. You can't possibly understand what it's like to live like this all day long. Every once in a while, something like this happens where you go, God damn it. This is. But what is it? Is it bad compared to the daily husbands that get killed, mothers that get killed, kids, young guy working, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, delivering pizza for a few bucks, and because they try to rob him, steal, whatever, fucking nothing. What is it that you could possibly have in your pockets delivering pizza in Buenos Aires? 10 bucks, 12, 20. They don't give a, they just shoot you, and that's it. That's how you live. That's how you live, and that's why you cannot live like that, because you will end up insane, or just, or end up regretting that choice, right, for the rest of your life. Folks, see you next time. Take care.